Shalom, guys. Hope that you are doing well today. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. So, I apologize for not being on yesterday. I've just been going through some real heavy emotions, okay? And I am entitled to have heavy emotions just like you at times. And I just reached my limit the other day and literally I just had to step away. Let me do some confession here because I'm a real person and I show all sides of who I am. And I don't have anybody to talk to, so I talk to you guys. And so the other day, I just exploded. Like I said, I just exploded because I get aggravated at wickedness and things that have taken place. I actually called a 911 and I can't hardly talk to the police because I boil on the inside. I literally, when I begin, because it irks me that I have no respect for one thing. It's anymore for them until I see otherwise. But I tried to call them just to try it one more time, and I couldn't. I was so angry that day, and I went off on the person on the 911 car, and it wasn't godly at all. It wasn't. I had issue in my heart, folks, and I wouldn't be a true person if I didn't tell you that I'm just as human as you. Okay. And people go in their house with their families and they blow up behind closed doors all day long, and they come out and put their little faces on. I'm going to be truthful with you. Okay. I want to be open because God sees everything I do anyway, and he sees everything you do as well. But I don't have anybody to confess to, so I can just confess here. And I haven't had a real angry day like that in a long time, but it just when I ran into a person that I spoke about the other day that was connected to my family, I guess it just it riled up some really deep, sharp hurt, I guess. And I really had to, I don't know, just connect with the Most High yesterday. I was angry at God yesterday. Oh, don't ever say you never get angry at God. His ways aren't our ways, and sometimes I'm just like, what in the world are you doing, God? And you see all this hurt in the earth, and you see all that people have gone through and what I've gone through, and where are you? Okay, and I've just had a lot of moments like that, but I've just pressed through because I know he's here. I don't understand why he's quiet, but there are things going on. I do understand, but I don't. It's like we know, but we don't. We don't know all the details. But I just had a really big bad experience the last couple of days, and I just had to step away. Okay, and so this is why I wasn't here yesterday, but I'm here now. And I just I'm gonna get up and begin to march on. Again, if people want to be that way in the earth, then let them be that way in the earth. I want to be a leader and to get up and show people it's okay to, when you fall down, to get up and say, I fell down. Because there's no respect the other way. And you and I need to have the respect of God on the inside to be able to say, I forgive, or whatever. So if I've offended anybody, I ask for your forgiveness at the same time. And I forgive anybody as well. I have over and over and over have said, and have other videos that I have just spoken on and have just said, I forgive even the grossest things that has taken place with me, but nobody ever wants to come forward or make amends or to heal something. I guess that's up to them. Okay. People will be hateful and lose their soul and just literally lose it and never want to make a thing right, regardless what's taken place. I guess that's their prerogative. But my prerogative is to do the will of my Father, even when I fall down really, really hard. So this is where I am. Let's get started here. Thank you, sweet Jehovah, for clear, precise, defined messages. Jehovah, rebuke, bind, and block every foul, wicked, dark thing and shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. I just thank you for your truth, even harsh truth, Jehovah, cut me even more today and bring me up higher. Do some surgery on us, Father. We all need it, and surgery is not easy. It's painful, but you're the antidote that we need, Jehovah, to make it through. So, what do you want to bring out here? What do you want to bring out here today? What's going on for the collective, for those who will listen to this? So we have the star coming out here. This is about healing, hope, things that are guided. If it's in the reverse, that's bitterness, okay? And then we have the little player coming out. Well, somebody is a player today. I just did another reading. It was a huge reading, and there is a snake in the grass today, folks, okay? And it showed this person, they know what they're doing. They're playing on purpose. They are a snake in the grass, okay? And so the star is exposing energy. And so some type of exposing energy is going to be out here on this little player that likes to play people. It ain't going to cut it, okay? The Queen of Cups is also coming out here as well. Okay, so we have a Queen and a Knight. We also have the Chariot coming out. There's a lot of gold out here. Okay, there's a word out here that goes back to, and the 10 Pentacles was there in that other reading. There's money. We know that there's money around some stuff, and that's why some people play. There was a Black Widow in that reading just a minute ago as well. So, you know, here's that Queen of Cups again in the negative. In the negative, if she's showing up like this Knight, this Queen of Cups always has some type of bigamous crap around her. Now, you don't have to be a water sign. You could be. It could be a big water sign, because every time I read for water, it's there. Otherwise, it's just somebody is just like a queen at manipulating stuff, because we had all kinds of I had all kinds of manipulation coming out in that reading just a minute ago. It was everywhere, and they know what they're doing. They do it on purpose. Okay. So the wheel is at the bottom of the deck. So there was death all in that reading as well. And so somebody's life is out here with this word Zoe. Okay. And that goes to life in the Greek. Somebody knows something about somebody's life, and so be it. There is something about traveling here with the Chariot and the wheel. And the wheel is an inevitable timing of something. It is being turned. It is an OMG in the negative. What comes around, goes around. Type of the energy is also showing up here in this reading. All right, show me the star. What is this star here for? Because something's going to be known. There's something about departing real quick. And that the word came out in that reading, cutting off real short with haste, is out here as well. So whatever that is, somebody's in, they're out. And some type of traveling is here in a really big way around some matter. And you know, the wheel goes back to fortune as well. And so there is something around a lot of money out here. Okay, well, show me this star, please. Somebody needs to know this because it came out in that reading. Somebody has HIV, okay? And we've got a lover energy here, folks. And this little Knight was in the zodiac readings last week, and somebody did have a sexually transmitted disease, or they were being warned about that. And so if somebody gets in bed with any old thing, or has done something, or they've already got some type of sexually transmitted disease, you need to know that, because it really came out just a minute ago. All right, so be careful what you're doing and who you're jumping in bed with, or what's taking place, because there could be something out here where healing needs to take place within that, okay? But anyway, there's something about a death matter right here, because somebody's life is out here. And that cutting off short goes back to the Chariot. It's a cutting implement. And so somebody thinks they're going to play somebody today. Somebody's life was just all over the place. There was just death everywhere. Better be careful. Okay. The Strength card. That's amazing. So the Strength card shows a child sitting on a wolf. And I kept saying somebody's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, this is maybe you have to talk with your kids. Okay, maybe this is somebody that you share kids with, or maybe you're an older mother dealing with somebody between the ages of 25 and 35, and that's your kid, and maybe your grandkids are involved in something. Something's known out here or going to be known about. The strength card, which in the Hebraic language is births and deaths. It's also a wall. And protection from outside things. It's a pictograph of a wall. If you turn that pictograph around, it looks like a ladder. So carpentry energy could also be here around something as well. The strength card, though, somebody needs courage maybe to speak, since the star card is the letter P. It's a pictograph of the mouth. And somebody's going to come in real quick and say something and leave or something like that. There's some type of a getting your balance out here with the Chariot and the Wheel, but there is also a victory out here. Something public is out here because the Chariot's a public card, so is the Star. Somebody's known. That was really, really big, or they are in stardom or something like that, but somebody got a wolf around them. They ain't who you think they are, folks, because that Knight is a player. Show me more on the Star, what's going to be known. They know what they're doing. The death. Well, there's death around this person. There's death around this person. The Two of Wands is also here. Whatever's being plotted, folks. Somebody plotting a death, plotting some type of stupidness, or this person's going to die, then let the freak die, if that's the way that people want to play. This is transformative. This is secretive stuff when death comes out. Secret sex with death. Okay? And depending on who you're getting in bed with, that's going to kill something energetically. There's property here with the death card. Things around something very secretive. All right, well, at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel again. Well, the Wheel's going to turn inevitably. It's here twice. Actually, it could be here 3 times with that Chariot also appearing here. Something about traveling is here. And there is something around death around the matter. Let's just get some words. Well, this is real intense energy coming out on my table today. Somebody at a crossroad because of a death situation, or going to be at a crossroad, because if a bunch of people are involved in something, or a couple of people are in cahoots and one of these two people die, or a couple of main characters in some situation pass away today, then somebody's standing here at a crossroad. What do I do then? Because somebody is dealing with some type of a situation like that. Somebody needs some type of protection around something, or they're going to be standing there without protection. I'm not sure. It just depends on what this is all about. Show us some words, please, Jehovah. The Most High is our shield and our protection. Whom shall we fear? There's a bunch of people that's also died, probably by the hand of this person. Hurtful is here. Well, yeah, there has been hurtful. And somebody is talented out here. The word talent is here. Now, the stars were just there in that other reading as well. Somebody's known out here. Somebody's known out here. Give us more information, please. Whoa. So something about reconciling something is here, and that was really big in that other reading as well. So somebody's trying to reconcile something, and they're trying to come back around. You just need to use your intuitions. A judge is here, and something around a car lot. Well, we do have wheels out here. We'd have 3 cars then showing up out here with the Wheel twice and the Chariot. So whatever that is. And some type of judgment is out here, or a judge is involved in something in a car lot today. Social media is at the bottom of the deck, and a housekeeper is at the top of the deck. Give us some more information. Well, whatever's going on, the arm of authority is out here. The Yod is the arm of authority, which is the Will, which is the first letter of the Most High's name. And it's going to turn on somebody today if they think they're going to play. Something's too much going to be known out here around something. Okay? That the judge of all judge will put some type of a judgment on a matter out here. All right, let's see what comes out. Somebody who lives on a farm could be out here involved in something. The Chariot is a crop cutter energy, so that's a clue. It comes out on the channel all the freaking time. An eye center, or somebody's got an eyewitness to something, or you work for an eye center or something like that, could also be out here. There's something around a fire situation. That also comes out all the time on my channel. Okay, so some type of a fire energy is here. There's a hairstylist involved in something. We also have we have a hairstylist, but we also have somebody who is high in their forehead or bald coming out. Okay, well, maybe you're trying to go get hair or something like that. As in you live in light, I get it. I've lost hair before. I know what that feels like. But if you are just dealing with somebody who's bald, or they're just high in the forehead, that's a clue for something that's going on today. Okay, there's a gift out here, but if that gift is around somebody playing, okay, and somebody is trying to be hurtful on purpose, then somebody is, because in the other reading somebody likes it. That in the devil was there twice, and that little whip card shows that somebody likes to be hurtful on purpose. They get off on the crap. Okay, hopefully if that person's lost their soul, they'll leave the earth today, man. There is something around some gift out here. So the next card is a dog. Okay, well, the dog card was there. Okay, so something around a dog energy is here. There's something around sexual matters as well, and prostitution and pagan sacrifices also coming out here. A judgment is out here today. The next card says, and it says to get your house in order. Well, somebody's dying, or there may be a lot of people that's going to die, or something's out here around death situations, people. If somebody's still going to play, then I guess today's your last day, because the arm of the Most High is turning the big wheels, okay? And there's eternity out here. There's some type of huge transformation. So whatever this is, there's a judgment out here, okay? All right, well, there's a trembling outcry out here today. Well, maybe with a bunch of people, somebody's known out here. Okay, or something that's going to be known as a trembling outcry to something, whatever this is. Proverbs 14:22 says, do they not err that devise evil? And somebody is, people. Somebody's a player. They can't get out of it. They're just back and forth all the time. Jump in bed with me. Take this gift, okay? I got to do something because something's hurt me, or because I've done whatever, or I've lost my soul, I can't get out of the crap, or there's an eyewitness, I got to get rid of the eyewitness or something, whatever that is, okay? We have a judge out here, and we know that the scripture says that judges would be taking bribes. And if you are a judge and you want to keep your honorable side of who you should be, don't take the bribe. Okay, or if you're given a bribe and you're a wolf in sheep's clothing, rest assured the Most High's got somebody out here is going to meet the arm of the Most High today. Okay, anyway, that's just a warning to any person, people, it curses you. Do they not err that devise evil, but mercy and truth to them that devise good? There's something around a memory out here, and some people can't get out of their freaking mind. Something around a love situation. It says, I replay your kiss in my head often. Well, if somebody's playing somebody just to get in and out for some stupidness, and for some people you just need to use your intuition. 2 John 6 and 7 says, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment that we heard from the beginning, that we should walk in it. For many deceivers have entered into the world, who acknowledge not that Yeshua, the Mashiach, is come in the flesh. This makes him an antichrist. Okay, well, some people they've got to confess certain things for you and I to know who they are. So we got somebody out here that is a deceiver, because it is showing it. And hopefully this person's just leaving. They're just leaving the earth now. One by one, let them out. Get them out of the way, because they cause a lot of hurtful pain. We have the DEVISE coming out here. The letter D. This would be like the Emperor card. So somebody's going to get up and take some type of action. If that thing's in the negative, you're going to be in error. Okay, but you can do what you want because they can't help it. The rebellion rune came out in the other reading that I just did. So we have an eye center. This is the rune that looks like glasses without the stem. I love how YHVH speaks. Anyway, this rune talks about a marriage that had a plot around it. So either, you know, that Queen of Cups, whoever the Queen of Cups is in the negative, that's an all-time manipulator and a player that marries any old thing for money or whatever she is, okay, entirely. There's some type of a marital plot around a matter, okay, or she's in cahoots around somebody else's marriage, and maybe you're a hairstylist, maybe you are the person, I don't know. But there's something around a matter, you know, she burned a house down or a building down. There's smoke energy out here around a fire. There's some type of judgment, though, going on about this situation. There will be justice assured then for something. So the letter D is coming out. The letter D is also timing of something. We got the will out here twice. Okay, so something's inevitably timed for something to take off. Inevitably. So whatever time today that wheel turns, that's it. There's some type of new beginning on something as well. And somebody's standing here, I guess, at a crossroad. What do I do now? Or something like that. Especially if you get in bed with this thing, people, it's gonna transform everything. Okay, somebody is a black widow out here in a really bad freaking way, trying to do some crap. Let me take 3 more cards and we'll call it a reading. Thank you. Hold up. Give me 3 more cards, please. Just cut these cards. These cards are so old and they're just flimsy and they just want to jump everywhere. All right, the first card is some type of a communication is out here. It's the stork. This could be something around a childbirth situation as well, but it is some type of news. It's a new beginning to something. So the wheel is turning. Something new is going on today. And somebody's quick. They're in. They're out. Okay, around this energy. But the Most High says get your house in order because there's a judgment on something. For some people, this is a judgment call. All right, the next card is the dog. It's already out here. It came out in wording and it came out on my other reading today. So the dog, it takes back to so much stuff. It can take you also back to prostitution. It can take you back to pagan sacrifice. It can take you back to same-sex issues. The dog card, though, is a good news card. There is some type of news out here. So if this idiot who will not stop, who likes to do evil, who plots, then their house, if they didn't get it in order in the space that the Most High wanted them to, they're out, I guess. And that's good news for people who have dealt with cray-cray. This dog card is a yes card. We have yeses all over the place. The wheel is yes cards. They're out here twice. The chariot's a yes card. The dog's a yes card. Okay. Somebody's friend is involved in something when the dog comes out as well. This is a protection. We have protection all over the place with the wheel and the chariot meaning the same thing. And so does the letter Het, which is the strength card. It's protection from outside things. Somebody's protected out here. The arm of the Most High will protect his own every time. So the dog is coming out. Okay. And then the last card is the lady card. Okay. If you are dealing with legal matters, it's the black lady card. This could be you. This could be your mother, just in general. This is about us using our intuition. If she is positive, then she's positive. If she's negative, then she's a person playing a negative role in the matter, whatever it is. At the bottom of the deck is the clock tower. This is also a protection card in the Lenormand deck. And it shows a clock. And we got the rune that has a meaning of a new cycle of something. So we do have something about timing of something is out here for today. That's incredible. The clock tower is also a government card out here. But the clock tower, or the tower in the deck is a shake, rattle, and roll card. And in that other reading that I just had, we had shake, a commotion, an earthquake type of energy came out. So there is something just there's a whirlwind, I guess, on somebody. You know, people, you can only play for so long, and then that's it. Okay, there's death out here in a really big way. Either to a bunch of people, they don't want to do the right thing, or you are, and it'll be positive for you, I guess. It goes both ways when the wheel comes out here. So this clock tower, this is alterating things as well with the clock tower. Okay, well, this is huge. This is what come out here. So all of the letters that are out here is the A, the Z, the Y, the D, the Q, the H, and the M came out in this reading. Have a fantastic day. Until next time, shalom.